Also, technically, I don't know if you guys know this, but technically I set my lemling up as a Fugi to use one of my attempts at working things. Though, it was one of my attempts. I was hoping I could set up a second Fugi and then have that set to something on its own. That would require, like, making another Discord account, blah, 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 but I ended up just getting an expansion to fix it. But because of that means I can be a lemling whenever I want. Rules. Your nightmare. Fear me, the big lemling. And look at how rapidly I talk. But yeah, so... Okay, have luck. Good luck, have fun. I saw the screen. I saw the save being pitch white, and I was like, oh god, it bugged me out, and then I just remembered that it's the middle of the snowstorm and I'm on a glacier. So, we're just gonna sit here in the middle of a snowstorm on a glacier, waiting for it to pass. I think it's a really intense weather, and usually that goes away on its immediate... He went away immediately. So... Interesting. I didn't realize they had satellites. Or maybe this is a antenna. Okay, it is a satellite. The satellite with clear markings of the architect's civilization appears to have crash-landed, though its structural integrity remains surprisingly intact. The satellite's internal design indicates that it was likely used for long-range data transmission. The data transmission node in the storage housing has long been crafted by exposure to the elements. Has it? Has it really? I don't see any possible indication of where that could be. But I guess technically the scanner scans the internals of things too, doesn't it? Perfect. I can definitely see now. So, oh my god, I forgot about the F8 report logs give feedback thing. It's kind of shocking to me that this still exists, but maybe it's just there for people who are still playing and somehow encounter a bug.
Seek shelter.
Then the fact that we just had the dangerous weather and it's doing it again, it's kind of brutal. I mean, I can always just jump into the water if need be, but... Oh, is that it? That looks like it might be it. That certainly would make more sense than this. Oh. I just don't remember how I got back down. I remember going through a cave, but I'm assuming this... Obviously, I just skipped the cave entirely. Well, those are fevered pepper shells, though, right? Do you think they have fevered peppers inside of the cave temporarily? Probably not. I guess you can't argue that this is a cave. It's more like a recess. But that has to be the base, right? So... I was gonna freeze to death. Sure, we have plenty of water. And we'll take one out with us, and a med kit, because I'm not crazy. Okay, so it was on the islands to the right. Man. I wonder if... It was probably their intention not to tell you specifically. There he was, right? Maybe, depending on how the ending of this game goes, I'll take the opportunity to... And yes, I know you guys are probably gonna be sick of hearing this. But maybe I take the opportunity to go and try to find that hole in the ice I so desperately have wanted to find. Oh, don't tell me there's... And there were peppers right here anyways. I could have just not used all my resources. There's Bollins, which makes me think there's Fowler's Stockus. But perhaps the reason is Bollins is because she actually has a stalker. Do you think it goes with her everywhere? Like she gets in her prawn suit and it just swims with her? I don't know how it even got down there. You'd think that they can't go that deep on their own.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. If you need anything else, don't bother me. But you can help yourself at the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Essence plant consists of a semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It's hard and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. Paralyzed as a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, with animals can act as something of a mild sedative. So you're saying I can't? Forgive me. Did it not just say... Oh, is that as in... Humans are unable to properly metabolize, but okay, so for people it's fine, for animals not fine. Oh, so there are wall planters. I was just not allowed to scan the other ones. Oh, and there are plant shelves, and I just wasn't allowed to scan the other ones either. And Lloyd. Let's get mess. And now. Do you think maybe there's a way to scan everything? I don't think I could get back to my base with these without them going bad. Maybe if I just rushed it, but... I don't wanted to try, at least.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Okay, so they did bomb the research center.
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse.
Spicy fruit
Here are
salad.
some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation.
Okay.
First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat.
Oh, he's
barrels of
sleepy.
water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp.
Oh, I should scan her too.
But
I'll scan
no,
her. I'm gonna grab
my
some of
body
these,
was
and then we're
craving
gonna go
salad.
straight to the
Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow
we're
lights
gonna go
were a
straight
must-have.
back to the base.
Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything.
Oh, his name's
Always
Preston.
spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Oh, his name is Preston.
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Marguerite Maida. Freelance security personnel, status missing, previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was a recording found on another sector of 4546B, which claims that she killed a reef Leviathan. Personality markers. Highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She is strong-willed and seems cold until initial contact. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states. The backwater porphyry colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours for the Mongolian Defense Force and the Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of Intel and Reconnaissance Mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon. Hold on. I'll look in a wall or something so I can read it. But she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as a private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. Okay. Time to grab everything we can. And book it back to the base. I assume that as soon as I get into my ship, I don't even remember what resources I could possibly need right now. I'm assuming as soon as I get back into my ship, though... Oh, Alan will have something to say. Or not? Okay, so we have to get that artifact. And we're gonna spend some time heading back to the base. I want to get these planted just because, like, you know, the game is gonna be over soon, whatever. I guess technically if you had found that early, you'd have a different source of food. So that's, you know, cool. But I want to get them planted just because the potato plant and the melon were both my favorite plants in the first game. Though it's nothing more than just nostalgia. But also, I don't know. I do understand what Block was saying. Block's still here, so I understand what Block was saying about it sucking that the map was smaller and them slowing you down as a result to make it feel like it takes as long. I mean, I guess, like I was saying, as long as the end result feels like the game is just as long, it doesn't really matter if the game's that big or not. And I do feel as though obviously for Subnautica 2, they're gonna make the game a lot bigger. But for this game, I would have liked it to be a little bit longer. I don't know how long Subnautica is, but... Where... Yeah, this should be like right next to the base, shouldn't it? Is this not? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm still not far enough to the right. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay. So this is K8. The other piece said K7. Is that just sections of the whole thing? Oh, is this? Oh, I didn't realize I'm actually way farther away than I thought. I was like trying to find my part of the ship. I'm not even there yet. Because that's the wrong side of the wreck, right? Or no. No, it's not the wrong side of the wreck. Oh my goodness. What a mess. But part of me thinks it's kind of funny. Just when we get all of the gel sacks we need and all the cotton and we need and all of the ribbon plant we need, we literally don't need any more. I think that maybe that's another reason I felt like this game should have been longer, is it almost feels like they wasted the potential. Like there was all of this stuff they could have done, but it feels like they rushed the ingredients.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And as a result, Snow Fox is in there. As a result, I just didn't feel super satisfied with it. At least that's the best I can come up with in my head right now. I have no titanium. Wah, I jewel. Okay, so I'm gonna assume I don't have to go back on the land again, so we can put this back. How are you doing? Nice to see you. As always. I don't need that much titanium. Look at my base. It's something. And good, just curious how you've been. I've been okay. Struggling with my teeth. And I went to a different dentist yesterday and they couldn't really find anything. Maybe some stuff on the tooth alluding to the chance that the issues I am having might be... Wait, where's the wall planter? Ah, it's just decorational, okay. But maybe some, at most, it's just... Oh, Chibi Captain Goose, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. It's maybe some stuff alluding to having some loose fillings, but other than that, he was saying if that doesn't work out, then we might have to consider having me look at another root canal. So that would be a total of 3, which I would absolutely be crying if that's the case. Is the follow alert Murph? That is a Murph. Or if you mean specifically the Yoshi Murph, then yes. The one where it's like a little lizard. It has a... Or actually, it is, yeah. It's a section of that. That one meme that had a bunch of lizards like licking stuff, and it had quote-unquote Yoshi noises in the back. That's what I've been using. You just had an elite ball knowledge here in Murph. Exactly, man. You're the only person in... And I've used it as a soundboard, I've used it as a notification. You're the only person in like 5 years who has ever, like literally ever recognized that sound. Okay, so I think all we have left is that artifact, and then it'll tell me. Oh, and I should get the Wadi. That was elite bow knowledge. Hi, Sam. That's crazy. Like that's even why I specified that it was that sound, like the Yoshi lizard one, was because the name was right, but I was like trying to doubly make sure that it was, that you were thinking of the same thing, so it's wild that it was. Dude, I have salt in like every container I can possibly think of. I remember watching 72 Hours of Murph while baked. Good lord, I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry. Oh, I probably should have drank them. I think we're good on food. And water. Definitely good on the water. Let's replace some of the batteries. I do have a... I have been planning on replacing that. We probably need the laser cutter. Have a better battery. This looks like it needs more battery, but this is my only ion battery, so technically it will probably never need a replacement by the time I finish this game. But I could be wrong. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I do have my own it's not copyright free, or I guess I'm allowed to use it because I paid for it, obviously, and I got the rights for it. But I do have my own notification music, and I have my own starring scene music that sounds similar. I just haven't used them yet because I'm waiting for my backgrounds so that I can have everything properly set. There's no axolotls in this game either, man. Sorry. Snom, they hate you in particular. Okay. How did I get down there? Sea Monkey Cave. I remember there also being another way to get down where I'm going, but the fastest way I found was Sea Monkey Cave. I don't know what the actual name of it is. I have a terrarium mod that turns the turtles into axolotls, but then that makes the axolotls evil, doesn't it? Are we talking hard mode turtles? Oh, the nice ones. Maybe try the game Axolotl. I hear not with you axolotls in there. Ugh. Let me take a peek. Is that the one? That says AK on it. Oh yeah, I was about to say, does that mean they have AKs? What is this? Single player bullet hell roguelike? Oh, you know what? I did see that. Not the tortoises, the turtles. I see. Okay, guys, it's time to go deep down, deep dark. Go into the deep dark, the dark down. The down, dark, deep, down, dark. I don't remember now. What is it? It's those three words. I don't remember in which combination. The deep down, dark, deep down. Yeah, the deep down, dark, deep down. But it's time to go there. We have been into this area once before, and we were stopped by the depth modules. But this time, and we had the upgrades for them. We got plenty of kyanite and the likes. So this time, nothing's stopping us, and we have a sea moth, and it has a grappling hook. So, just need to remember which side it is. And I haven't given the. Why is there a penguin bot? A penguin bot down here. I guess that's why she was paranoid. Our objective is. See, I would have loved to remember where that other entrance is, so I don't have to go in this huge circle around and deal with this guy. I'd love to give him a name, but there's actually two of them, so maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe we call one Jeremy and we call the other one Jeremiah. Or maybe one is John and one is Jane. Or we name one John and the other is Smith. I don't know. Anyways, screw these things. Also, I don't know how you're supposed to scan them, but the way I did it is I let them attack the sea truck, and then in their moment of weakness, I scanned them. And now I'm concerned because I don't see them or hear them. The sea had a moth. Not this sea. Or I guess this sea. There's a sea moth somewhere on this planet. There's this way, right? I might be going in circles, but I remember I couldn't go below 650. Well, now I'm going the wrong way if I... Oh, you know what? Actually, I can just follow my old which one was it? Body cast. Yeah, okay. I thought, originally I thought the body cast was down here. So I was desperately going in the way that I thought was the right direction to get there, but didn't end up actually being relatively even close to the right way. So I think this should be... Yes, there we go. Oh hey, hi buddy. Finally found you. Is there a way out of here? I'm trying to remember if this was the one with the way out or not. We'll bring the sea track a little bit down, just... Maybe, I mean, I guess... This area is a little too... cramped. So this is a job for the prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So this is where we got our ship last time. It was like hovering above here, just outside of crushing depth, around 650. And then I wanted to come down here, but I didn't actually think I had enough oxygen to do it. So this time... Oh, damn, okay, I stand corrected, I could have done it. I wasted a ton of time. I don't think they can go through here, can they? Oh, I can't go through here either. Oh no, I was just waiting for the shield to get disabled, I guess. Oh no, I can't. Okay, well... I'm assuming this is where the last piece of the body is, but I haven't even... Let me put that catch away. I haven't even found that artifact, so I am curious. I would imagine once we get all the pieces of the body, we're just gonna head back over to the mountain and base 0. Nothing? Because this seems like a place where they'd store... What are we even missing? The organs? Ew. Okay, well surely... Yeah, I was gonna say surely it won't be anything crazy. Damn, I could have done this earlier. We could have finished the game last stream.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted.
Okay,
We have
so...
scanned all the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
I'm like a parasite this whole time, to be honest. Oh, I should read these, shouldn't I? Alien skeletal structure. I did read that one. Or architect skeleton structure, my bad. What were the other pieces? Oh, we had the skeleton, which was the most scale of hardness. The tissue is... There we go. A leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture. And synthesized from over 20 different sources. The tissue sample incorporates advanced biocomposites, resulting in unique mechanical properties. Compression, extremely high compression strength acts against external forces and may indicate adaptation to extreme environments. High resistance to damage for energy impacts. Homages of elasticity allow tissue to conform and stretch in response to body locomotion. You know what? First off, Student Captain Goose, I totally forgot to ask, where did you end up finding my channel from? This is something I ask people all the time. Whether it was from a previous raid, or just searching for people playing the game, or if it was just a random Twitch recommendation. I'd love to know if that's the case. Regardless. But I do think I remember when this storyline came out, people were upset. If I remember correctly, people were upset about how they did the architects. They were kind of hoping they'd be like an actual race of aliens and not like this style of like bioengineered whatevers. Architect organs are effectively a network of biocomposite and cybernetic material containing a variety of subsystems. A heart is a particularly complex centerpiece. In this biological technological hybrid, it moves blood and nutrients throughout the body to nourish and maintain the animal aspects of the alien corpus, also functioning as the primary energy source for the cybernetic neurological system. Sensory input is processed and filtered into a dense network of incredible computational power, the architect brain. No respiration or digestive systems appear to be present, suggesting a life that is fed entirely by sustained electrical energy in a body that can survive in environments that are otherwise extremely hostile to most life forms. In spite of its intricate design, its inconsistencies on the insistence on incorporating biological components exposes the architect body to possibility of disease. Yeah, wait, so it says that it moves blood and nutrients throughout the body to nourish and maintain the alien aspects, but it doesn't have respiration or digestion. And it says that it's purely sustained off of electrical energy, but I don't think you can literally transform electricity into nourishment for a body, can you? Hi, Tatrick. Oh?
Things in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Was that supposed to be a line I got earlier? Because I have already grabbed the piece. How am I? I'm in moderate pain, mostly depressed. Oh, wait. Wait, what? I see. Another way out. Subnautica do be like that. That's interesting. Okay, so there was more than one way in, at least. I just picked the one with the creature. Oh, I see. Was I supposed to come in through this side, and that's why I got the voice line on this side, but not on the other side? That could actually explain some stuff. Take care? What, are you leaving? Did you just drop in to say hi? Regardless, hi. I don't remember much about Endgame. Or is take care just like a take care because friend and nice? I'm curious how this is gonna end up. Like, obviously I have to build him a body. But...
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
they were probably working on the Kara.
No.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
That makes me feel like he's evil. Please don't be evil. Man, that's all I want. Don't make Alan evil. It's such a cliche nowadays. I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. I see. Wait. This connected the whole time? I thought that went outside. Wait, I thought that went outside. Wait, this whole time I could have had easier access to that area just by going right of my base? This is literally right next to my base. At any point in time, I could have just gone like right up there to my base. Damn, that makes me feel stupid. Okay, so he makes what used to be called essentially band music. Okay, there has to be a cave somewhere, right? We're still like 300 meters away. Oh, you know what? There's a second. Wait. Yeah, there's a second one? Wow, I really didn't explore this area at all. I genuinely didn't explore any. Is this called the Vent Gardens? I explored like one little section where I was like, yep, that's it. You know what? Let's use the sea mod. I feel like it's been more than 40 seconds. Was it 2 songs in a row? Wait, is that what that? Hold on. Is this Loop the song? Oh, that was Loop the song. Or no, is this Loop the song? Either way, we don't need it. Five rubies in there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Time to go down into the deep, dark, dark down. Deep down, deep, dark down. Deep down, dark down. Interesting. The only one I didn't find was like the easiest one to find. D-Truck teleportation module. They left. And a tether tool? Module that provides a teleportation destination pairing for the tether tool. And the tether tool is a literal tool? Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. Creeper Aw Man was also... Wasn't Creeper... Oh, I thought that song was made by Captain Sparkles. Oh, or no, that... Captain Sparkles made the other one. Creeper Aw Man is... Huh. I didn't know that. I wasn't really a Minecraft fan like that. So does this mean that I can just... Oh, it's uploaded to Captain Sparkles' channel. I see it. So does this tether tool mean as long as I have it in my inventory and a teleport anchor in my Seamoth that I can just go anywhere I want outside of the Seamoth and then just teleport back? Oh wait, no I didn't. I almost left my prawn down here. That seems really cool, but I feel like a lot of the upgrades right now kind of trivialized, to a degree at least, trivialize the point of the sea prawn. Like, it only slightly goes farther down. The big difference between the prawn and the Seamoth in the first game is the Seamoth could only go to 750 meters and the prawn could go to 1,300. So there was actually a reason, like, to do endgame in the previous game, you had to use the prawn suit, and I don't know if that's the case in this game. Also, he didn't say anything. I just realized he said nothing about that one. So is he just done talking now that we've found all of his body pieces? I scanned it, right? Oh, is it just another grant? It might just be another sampler, though. Interesting. I think there was so much down here. Oh, yeah, there's a lot down here, including these little shits. I'm gonna curse every time I see them. Vile creatures. I guess the point of having a Chocilla here were to, like, kind of push you away from this area so that you'd explore it later. But at the same time, part of me was just like I wasn't really scared of these guys in the first place. Except for, like, the very first encounter. So maybe I should have explored over here a bit more. I genuinely thought it was just that one cave, and I thought the cave was empty. So I ended up not even finding that relic, and not even finding the easy way into her base. Anyways, so I think our current and possibly last goal here. I was gonna get out sideways so I can repair it. Our last goal here is going to be finding the supposed production factory. If it teach me to be better, baby girl. Good lord.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll pause this for now. I'm busy with girls and DMs. Yeah, are you? Hi, Aristrius. It's so lovely to see you. Preston's delight. Yum, yum, yum. What was that? What was the recipe for the salad? Preston's plant leaf. I should probably grab it for it. There. Good in salads. Time to make ourselves some salads. Back to double digits. Oh yeah.
Does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
I mean, you could just argue it's a salad at this point. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe I should grab 2 of the plants. I could grab 2 of them. It's... How good are they, though? Oh my god. Okay, they're really good. It's all of the benefits of a evered pepper tree and then more. And it provides 85 food, which I think is actually more than the nutrient block and the cured featherfish. I'm feeling it, man. These are better than nutrient blocks. I finally have a replacement. It was 85 food, 35... Sorry. 85 food, 30 hydration, or 35 hydration. I want to see if this goes well next time. Okay, no, so we did need to go there. This means it goes slow next time, right? Why does this repeat the song? Okay, but it needs to be this one. I don't understand these symbols, I'm sorry, I never I never actually use, like, other than Spotify, which I just use remixes or like choosing different songs, you know. Yeah, hold on. So here is a nutrient block. This is my best option food-wise right now, or was. Here is the filtered water. It is slightly better with the 60 water. And then here's a spicy fruit salad. It gives 85, 30, and 100 body heat. It fully warms you up. Now I just need to see if I can do something with these Preston's leaf plant things. I could just make more fruit salads, I guess. Damn, for the first time ever, I'm completely out and want more. Dude, I'm sorry, that poster goes so hard. I can't throw those in, damn. Okay, well I've got a place for it. And do we want to make some ion batteries for our stuff now? I feel like we're too close to the end for it to matter. I need 1 silver, 1 gold, and 1 lithium for each. So we need 6 silver, 6 gold, and 6 lithium. We have the 6 silver, we have the 6 gold. Okay. It's time to finally move over to the right kind of battery. Yeah, that you know, maybe they do. Since it's in-game, they have the art, as long as they got the work, as long as they, like, got the copyright for it, which they obviously did final the game, then they could probably argue selling it. I think that would be cool, personally. We'll charge our other one right now. While we're waiting. I've got 2 more. I want to put it in. I don't think I need the mineral detector anymore, so I actually might just put that away. Let's put it in the laser cutter, and we'll put it in the habitat silver. Perfect. And then I totally forgot, but now that we have the recyclotron, we can actually just, like, get rid of the stuff we don't need. But, am I not? Oh, they have to be full? Or something else? Oh, 1 at a time? Full and 1 at a time. Okay. Oh, they don't have to be full. Wait, what? Was it crazy? Just almost. Almost full? We still need enough replacement batteries, but, you know. Those, I guess, have to stick around. I don't really care where we're putting all of this stuff, to be honest. Like, I think we're probably not gonna need any of it for a long time. And by a long time, I mean ever. I don't like display. Yeah, I'm not a fan of display either, but they kind of feel like they just take advantage of small creators to create things and then give them like a 10% cut. They kind of feel like like a t-shirt scam, but with a wall-mounted poster. I don't know if that's the vibe you were getting to, Nudgy, but that's how I feel about them. I mean, hell, to be fair, if you could get some super cool wall art, and they were offering to do it for you and you didn't have to pay, and it's just that they took most of the proceeds, I'd say that's not a horrible deal, so I can totally understand why people would take the deal. It's just that I do think they like most companies, take advantage of smaller streamers. and content creators, which is one of the reasons that I don't personally want to involve myself in sponsorships until I'm a bit better off. Because then I can get paid what I think I'm worth and what I think my chat having to deal with a sponsorship is worth. Did I just use all my lithium when I need? Good point. I did. Oh, don't tell me I just used all my ion cubes too. Okay, we know the ion cube thing is easy to solve. The ion cube thing is really easy to solve. Oh, and no, that solved the lithium issue as well. Okay, perfect. Rekionite. I didn't keep the kyanite over here. Free diamonds, polyaniline, synthetic fibers. It's hard to judge film without knowing your sponsor contracts. Exactly, and you don't really get access to that kind of stuff until they want you. Wait, is this the only... Copper and... Oh yeah, okay, copper and a hydrochloric acid. Okay, so we need, finally... Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong. Did we ever once use nickel? Is nickel even used in this game? Wait, are you telling me there's an ore that just never gets used? Oh no, okay, it's used in the prawn suit gem upgrade. That's it? Don't tell me that's it. You can't tell me that's it. Okay, it's used in the Sea Truck Depth Module 3, and in the Prawn Seat Depth Module 2. Okay, that's good enough. That's probably fine. I don't feel bad that way. I mean, it's only used in like 3 recipes, and they're specifically depth modules, so that is kind of rough, I will admit. Dude, I picked up these root pustules forever ago, and you're telling me now they are finally useful? That's actually nutty. I don't know how many of these I need. And then I'll pick up a gold. That's copper. Dude, that's crazy. I don't know what to say about that. That's just kind of nutty. Okay, I need the kyanite crystals, which oh, and 2 ribbon plants. 2 ribbon plants. We'll just put the ruby in here, I don't really care. Kyanite. And then we need 2 gel sacks. Yeah, I found very annoying in the first Subnautica too. Nickel and kyanite were just there like, hey, go down deep, you need these. Yeah, at least in those cases though, if you think about it, they kind of... Essentially what they did is they pushed you to go down to those areas and explore. So I can see a little bit of pros to that. But... in this game, nickel was just out of it. Nickel was just there. It just existed. It was in the sea monkey caves. And it wasn't rare, and then they're like, oh yeah, you need it, by the way. Okay, so I think... that's everything. Now we just need to find where we have to go. Fabrication facility is concealed at some depth. It is concealed at some depth. Okay, How much is the teleport module? If I remember correctly, it was just some like plasteel and stuff, right? Plasteel advanced wiring kit 2 aerogel. Yeah, this game definitely has some design issues, but I think that's mostly just because of when they decided to design it. I might even make that module for the sea truck. I don't care. Hopefully it does learn from their mistakes. Well, I think it was less I mean, it was mistakes in the end, but I think there's a host of reasons as to why it was mistakes. Now the question is... nope, there's one more thing I wanted, just in case. I forgot. Hold on. Look at this picture, man. It's so silly. I took it way at the beginning. They did use this to experiment with different things. Yeah, you can kind of think of it like how Monster Hunter does it, where they have a solid mainline game and then they have a spin-off, essentially. And the spin-off always has new experimental stuff that nobody really asked for, but they're just like, we could incorporate this into our next game. Evert Pepper Frostface. I don't know why, but I have a concern. Why did I get benzene? I probably thought I needed benzene. I feel like I might need antidote. Why did I need the gel sacks? Oh, I need to keep the gel sacks. I don't need the flowering spores. They've gone past their usefulness. Okay, so I have antidote. I don't think I need it, but just in case. I really like this song. This is not my style. Okay. It redeems itself, I think. So the question is, if they say deep, but do they mean like down there deep? Yeah, the song's in the game itself. It's on the jukebox. Damn, you can't even run away from things with the afterburner. I don't know if it's worth it. Are these fan songs? They are really good.
I don't want to dwell on the past, but it's a fact that I was a captain on my swim team. Sprint to the 50-free split in 23 seconds when I was 17. So when I'm up this creek, I don't even need it.
I wonder if this speed, because I know in the first game the speedrun involves clipping. I wonder if you can do that in this game. It's also crazy. This is essentially right below me, isn't it? Right? Like, her base is actually, like, right below mine, isn't it? Okay, so I have no idea where we're going. All they said it's deep down, and the only place I know that's deep down is here. So we'll just look to go as deep as we can. I'd love if it let you go underwater, or if it let you go upside down. I know that disorients, which is the reason it always tries to keep you upwards. But I'd love to drive upside down. Okay. Do you think it's like the first game? Like, do you think I found it earlier when I saw that second entrance and I need to bring the prawn suit over there? Like maybe it is in that crystal alcove, and the answer is simply that I have to take the prawn suit. I have to go through that corridor. I can't see anything. I have to go through that corridor, and then I have to use the prawn suit to get to the next area. Kind of like how in the first game you couldn't take the sub or the sea moth down. That's gonna be my hunch. So that's the first thing we'll try out, because I had not recognized the area around it. But maybe we just try to go as deep as possible. It seems like there's kind of only 2 ways you can go in here, and one of them is like a dead end. But I think I'm heading in the right direction. Oh, actually, is this? I might be wrong. This is the other entrance, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I missed this somehow. Where am I in comparison to the other one? Okay. You can use the jukebox to import your own music? Really? Okay, hold on. Do you think I can do it while I'm in game? Subnautica Below Zero, add music, jukebox. Copy your MP3, etc. into users, your name, music, unknown world, Subnautica. Okay. Local disk, users. I don't have to worry about you guys seeing this. Your name, music, unknown worlds, Subnautica. After placing the music files or restart the game, you can also unlock additional tracks found around the world and show the music files compatible as only certain formats are allowed. Seeing. Okay. Is this, did they say .wad is fine? Yeah, they did. Okay, so put that in, save the game. Quit. Make sure you show us all your folders and delete System 32. On the bright side, on the bright side, since I don't know why, I have no reason. The fan songs you can find on YouTube added with permission. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know why, but they named the username for my account wrong, and obviously I can't change it because all the OneDrive stuff links specifically to that name and then that desktop and everything, so it's kind of screwed up. But on the bright side, it means that if I ever do, like, accidentally dox that and you guys see the user, it's gonna relay to literally nothing. I even tried getting rid of my OneDrive at one point. Originally what happened with this computer is it asked me if I wanted to use OneDrive, and I was like, no, I don't want to upload my files to the cloud. So I said no, and then it got a security update, and they re-enabled OneDrive, but I didn't realize it, so everything started getting placed on the OneDrive, and by the time I actually got to disable it, too much of my computer existed on the OneDrive, so now I will literally lose everything. So I mean, OneDrive is disabled and it doesn't sync. On the bright side, it doesn't sync. But it does unfortunately mean that everything goes through the OneDrive folder now. And it also means that I can't clear the OneDrive, because the OneDrive on my desktop is directly linked to the OneDrive on Microsoft's end, and I spent a long time trying to work on it, and the only way to delete the stuff on their website is to take it off of your OneDrive folder in your computer. But that means, to do that, that means I have to take it out, essentially off of my desktop and throw it in some random folder. Do you think it plays? So if I add music to the sub, is this at 100%? It is at 100%. I will not say what the song is. I named it specifically the file for that, but okay, so I have no recollection of this area. Oh yeah, I forgot that I turned down my own personal audio, so. Okay, so this has to be the right way. I've literally never seen these red crystals before. I forgot to scan something. The audio balance in this one's weird. An eclipse plant. I'm gonna get in my ship before I take a look at that, but I do want to read it. I think I'm like barely in the tolerable angle to actually still be in the ship. This distinctive vibrant plant is often found growing out of a green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. Oh, it's growing off of the, it's growing off of the large emeralds. Just repeat. I can't, please. Is this the only song now? No. Okay, cool. I'm definitely at the most tolerable angle. Okay, I thought it... Where is this?
Waves crash with anxiety, another sleepless night. Long way from society, lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping.
Man, I thought I might have like 2 hours in the game left, maybe 3, but it seems like, depending on how this goes, I might not even have 30 minutes. Oh, hey, it's another one. I'm gonna name you... Oh, this is really loud, isn't it? They are. These songs are really loud. I like my music loud, but I do realize that it affects the,
I sense the presence of a substantial facility.
Get shocked, idiot. Do it. You know you want to. This is really cool. Another one? Oh my god, there's 4 down here? angrier than normal. So many pets. Okay, it's not there. Feed the dog. I don't want to feed the dog. I guess it's this way. I did see it was kind of archier, and I know it's the crystal, but I was interested. This is really cool. Do you think they built the facilities with this material? Oh, this doesn't seem to be it either. My mistake? Oh, maybe up here? Feed the dog. I don't want to feed the dog. You know when he feeds strays, they keep coming back. This is going up. I don't want to be going up, do I? Feed the dog. Feed the dog. You feed the dog. Did I just go backwards? I might have just gone backwards. I think I went backwards. I don't recognize this area, but I also barely recognized the area when I was there earlier. Well, I might have gone through there and I came back through this way. Because the water color changed, which makes me believe this is not the right way. Okay, back into the crystally ruby depths. This path is significantly harder than the other path, I'm gonna be honest. And obviously when I say significantly harder, that's still like easy, and then significantly harder would be like hard. So you could argue it's not that much more difficult, but it is. The fact that the other path has nothing. You want a pet? You can have a pet. Do I have a pet emote? I think I have a pet emote. Yeah, I should still be down here. Maybe it's like a... Buddy, not right now. I'm trying to find the lost city of Atlantis, come on. So rude. I love the pat emote. I feel like not enough people use all of the emotes available. So am I going down here? I don't see where I'm supposed to go right now. And I don't want to get in the prawn because I feel like the prawn has its own struggles. Oh, it's right there. Okay. That's dumb of me. It's a good spat. It's a good pat. She's smiling about it. It's true. I'm gonna go out through the back. Do you think it can bite me while I'm in here? Like this? Oh, that's just all my emotes.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Oh my god, that's all my emotes. Or maybe it's half my emotes. That's been all my emotes. First of 11. It's quite cool.
The process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
Okay. So how do I build each component? I'm assuming I couldn't build them at my fabricator. Oh, maybe... Oh, you know what? It could be at these giant... Could be here.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
He's gonna be evil, man.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Dude, I bet he let the coronavirus out so that he can experiment with it. Which one is this? The tissue? And this is the skeletal structure.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to
Was
be
he a
lot
prisoner?
you're not telling me.
Don't tell me that was a
It is
prison
hard for
thing.
me to find the words. I must
Don't tell
commit
me he
myself.
was a prisoner in there and we just gave him his freedom, essentially.
You have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
Dude, this is so much
I
taller than me.
understand.
He's gonna be evil.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
It's okay, man.
come back to this.
Cool body, man. That's cool. Oh, dude, he kind of looks like a Warframe. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, you gotta let me see the rest of this. Let me creep it back. Oh, they are centaurs. That's interesting. They actually are centaurs. They took an egg and the mother destroyed the facility. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
I think that's fair. A complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Scan the outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. That tissue is interlaced with towns of visibly glowing energy powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Chromatic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems not capable of performing tasks independently. I can't talk right now. Do I hit patch again? No. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not like a huge fan of Warframe, but I did enjoy the story to a degree, so depending on how long it is, I'd be willing to play a little bit of it, but not like a ton. But the game does have its charm points. Organic limbs are secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms is covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating what serves on armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hoofed legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The foreleg and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport arc blank short distances. This method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to ride the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Batching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Cultwelt prime, an invasive species known for the extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Apostocar. The snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing, and allows it to compress itself into small pieces. The electrode eel of Lithun generates an electricity charge slam across its body. Astral rays, moons of Martin 14. These rays have a small organ that generates and stores electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympian. These are herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. I think I recognize that name. Massive geckos that emit electrostatic charge on footpads. This creates a charge difference to the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present, but unrecognizable at this time. Very well. First off, an amazing body. Very cool. You may be free. I'm gonna do this. Where was it? Here?
Commencing data transfer.
What if I got transferred too? That'd be kind of cool.
Did it work? Are we...
It must be nice to have a body after all that time.
Lost stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Oh, that's cool. He glows when he talks.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
That's amazing.
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair.
Yeah, but surely just a little bit of your time is...
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
I mean, my god, that's
We
that.
noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out.
Very cool.
Affecting everything. How many survived the
I don't know how I
outbreak?
feel about the tail, but...
Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready.
Oh my god, wait, do we get to go over this planet?
In the meantime,
Please
I
tell me
must
we get to go to
prepare.
this planet.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I feel like I just saw something I can scan.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much
Is
to
anyone...
prepare.
I mean, I guess it gets covered in the bottom right, but I feel like there's something it just said... Let me scan. Dude, Alan is so cool. Alan is super cool, man. There we go. Aw, dude, that food's great, too. Okay, so the gate facility, I know exactly where this is, so... We're not too worried. Not this song again, man. It's really loud. We heard that one. I don't think we've heard this one. This kind of sounds like the same song. I'm here. Did that work? Normally it only works when I grab them. Or when they grab me, sorry. But... The first song was amazing, and some of these songs are okay, but I'm not really into this style of music. But I am glad I got the sleeper. What's up? I remember listening to his as a kid, really. Hedgehog. To be fair, you are still a kid. No offense, hopefully, but I get what you mean. But it's funny to hear you say that. I don't hate rap. I'm just rapsis. That's crazy. I don't hate rap. It's just definitely in some of my. It's just not one of my favorites, and it's not close to being one of my favorites. Okay, I came in for misdirection. Oh, Shift lets you do the Bruce as well. Like 2017. So that was almost 10 years. So, okay, so you really were young then. I forgot how to get out. I think it's here. I think I always go to a right here, and that's why I never saw that spot. You're 8. Lennis is known for bad takes. That's rude. I just don't like it, man. It's not my style. Okay, this puddle sucks it. You just say that because I think JoJo sucked. I think this is the right way, but I could have just... Alright. No, it is this way. Okay. I almost took the wrong thing. It's not just JoJo. Okay. I am glad. So the hardest part of navigating these depths is, I would say, mostly just the fact that it's so murky you can't see things at all time. So there's a few sections where I have to go by the crystal formations. And it's not super difficult, but I have had trainings. But I think I've pretty much got a mental map of everything. What were my hot takes? Well, one, I was saying that JoJo is... if you go into the Discord, just search... I guess we're listening to this again. It's okay if you were to mess it up a little. But... not a fan of JoJo. I think it's kind of... I think it's fight slop, essentially. And then One Piece is obviously something it's just not a huge fan of. And then obviously Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball and One Piece both share that same thing where the length of the show is what's affecting its quality. Like if they had if the goal wasn't to make a show as long as possible and essentially milk the series, I think those concepts could be really, really good. But specifically because they milk the concept so much, I think that over time they almost landerize their own show to the point where the entire show is just like, oh yeah, instead of the show having a goal, like say for instance the original Dragon Ball, now it's kind of just like, oh yeah, you fight and then you go on and then you get stronger and then you fight. It's just like Shanja, honestly. She kind of hates Shonen JoJo's random, yeah. Then it is long. I'm thinking I'm gonna repair my C-Track. Like, the setting isn't bad. The setting isn't bad, and the world building is... The world building is just rough, because I feel like after a certain point, they just stopped caring about it, and they just started going, okay, well now you get the deal. It's the Grand Line, and like, here's a new area, and then here's a new enemy, and then... I mean, they've been doing it since the beginning, but... It's not to say it's like super bad, it's just...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's clear issues with it. And it's enough clear issues that I don't have any interest. The world setting isn't bad. The problem I have is that it just feels like there's a very clear... Once the remake hits, it's going to be 7 chapters each episode. Oh yeah, I do remember this, that they're going to do that. I'll definitely watch it for that. But... I haven't heard this one yet. But I don't know, it's just one of those things. Hello, Potato. I don't remember the cat's actual name, but... kinda wanna take the penguin with me. It's been with me all this time, but I also kinda want to keep it trapped for eternity. It's a debate, man. Hey, where did the shrimp go? I just realized I don't see the rock grubs anymore. No, the cat's name is Potato. Titanium copper. I probably need, what? 3 more, I'd imagine? I don't have the titanium for it, though. I was gonna make my room in here, but I guess it's just never gonna happen. And the moonfall served its purpose. I guess I didn't need the antidote. I mean, maybe I will, but, you know. And is this really just never gonna run out? I don't know how much power these nuclear reactors provide, but it's actually kind of insane. Oh, you know what? Can I put them in here too? I don't know. I don't think I need that one technically because it's right next to the jukebox. I'm just kind of waiting. Did they eat? Can they eat them? Is that possible? I don't think I ever put the violet. Am I crazy? I don't think I ever put. You guys remember me grabbing the violet bow, right? Did I ever put that in here? I could have sworn I put the violet bow in here. Hi, Rock Puncher. Might eat you. No, I can't eat you. Can I eat you? No, can't eat you. Oh well. My ship is probably ready to travel. I'm just waiting. I mean, look at this. These never run out of power anymore because I just have ion batteries and all of it. Maybe I should have put some ion batteries in the sea truck. What do they take? Two ion batteries, which means I need 2 more ion cubes. Or sorry, 4 more ion cubes, and then silver, etc. Okay, I'm not interested. I can't wait to make a huge aquarium in Sub 2. Yeah, that would be fun. I might have done it in this game, but I don't know. The base building is cool and all, but sometimes I think it takes too many resources. So if I was to like put this here, would they connect? Or would it have to just be above or below it? God, part of me now wants to... Part of me wants to make another lodge room below this lodge room. But it's never gonna happen. Maybe if we can continue playing afterward and we just have a set goal or something, but it's unlikely. Also, I found that the thermal blade was pretty much useless. All it did was keep me from getting absolutely murdered. by the Subnautica trap vine plant things, the pure evil ones. They don't connect horizontally. So the only way to go up and down would be to connect like a multi-purpose room on the side, have that go up and then go back into it. Why don't they connect horizontally? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. No, hold on. If they don't connect horizontally, then why do they have these on them? Because these usually indicate a spot where you can put a ladder. Oh, the aquariums don't connect vertically. Oh no, they don't connect horizontally. Sorry, my bad. Wait, horizontally. Okay, so the aquariums you would have to do up and down. You can't do... Wait, if they connect vertically, how do you see the multiple layers? I mean, I guess technically you could have like a room on top, and then you could technically use the aquarium as the way up to the next floor. Okay. It is a shame that you can't just basically make an entire floor a giant aquarium. Also, I'm kind of sad that my aqua and my violet bow is gone. And by bow I do mean felt like 80 bow. But you know what? Depending on how this game ends, maybe we'll make another place in it, partition it, and you know, let's see, like, what's some cool stuff you can put in it. It's a shame they don't give you. If they gave you like a pool table or something, I'd love to make one of them into a giant rec room. It's like a vending machine and technically a trash can, and you can have like counters and fridges, wall shelves. So you could make it look like a rec room to a certain degree, but I don't know. Also, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but you know what? You know what's really pissing me off? You've heard it before, that hole in the ice. Oh, you know what? Let's use the bed. I haven't used the bed in forever. Dude, the hole in the ice. There was a very clear hole in the ice that I opted not to go through. Specifically because it was not, I didn't have enough oxygen. And I'm never gonna find it. It's going to haunt me forever. You guys are gonna see me in Subnautica 2, and I'm going to be talking about that damn hole in the ice forever. If I had gone into the other place. See, that's another thing. There's this section right here. And I don't know how to get over to it, and it very clearly looks like you can walk on it. So this is actually the reason I wanted to bring the prawn suit. I'm gonna bring the prawn suit. I'm sorry, guys. I might be just adding more time to my game, but I am really curious about that. I think the prawn suit's gonna be technically slower too, but we can just pretend this makes me walk faster, right? I mean, I guess you could argue if it pulls air in, it would, like, technically pull you faster, even if just ever so slightly. That's all Subnautica's about, yeah, going back and forth over and over. Bubba JRM, or is it supposed to be Bubba Germ? Regardless, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it, love the name. And if you're willing to tell me, where did you find me from? Was it Twitch's recommended, previous raid? Just checking out people playing Subnautica, I'd love to know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's get on land. I think I'm pretty much near the end, so if you don't want spoilers, this is not the right time to be here. Also, the textures in the inside of the sea prawn are kind of lame. But thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Damn, man, I think I figured something out. Ew. Checking out people playing this game, I feel that. Okay, where is this? Is this the only way up here? I thought this was where this was, but it's really interesting to me. Oh well, I can't go any I can't. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Come on, I know you can do it. Damn. I was kind of hoping I could trick my way out. I mean, I guess I could probably just do it from this side, right? I'm not saying it's an invisible barrier, but... That's just how... You know, that's just how Subnautica is. That's fine. Thank you for visiting. I really appreciate it, Bubba. The E-Ghost! Oh my god! Hi, friend! It's been a while. How have you been doing? Streamer, this is too cold for a lemon. I know, it's so cold. Am I getting here with this Ron? Of course I can't. That's okay. I'm glad that it curls up like this so you can actually still get in. Hello,
Are you
Owen.
preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
I can't walk. But just teleporting is really cool. I'm assuming I'm just following him. That is cool. I guess that's connecting an energy charge. How have you been, E-Ghost?
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding?
Sure.
I can't pass up a chance to see where Architect's come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick.
That's okay, I
or
brought the
angry,
antidote with me.
if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I already finished all my goals, man. Let's go. I even brought some sacks with me. Oh yeah, we really can't come back. Interesting. This... Forgive me, but this feels like we're still on the same planet. No?
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is open.
Ah, okay, it is the same planet.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Only for the last
No wonder you hid
millennium.
yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My word of understanding. Yeah, I could have just said yeah. And it's
Will
quite
you help me
impressive.
prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
No way.
Well, this is different.
Portable sea prime. Give feedback and bugs? Yeah, can I give the feedback that this is awesome? No wonder they stop using their arms when they have these things. That's cool, man. I hope we get to see more of this. Why is it built like that? I don't know. Alright, I'm assuming we're moving weeds. These are the kind of dreams I have, where you can move things. If I have good dreams, they're the kind where you can move things with your hands. Obviously, it takes a while to get used to moving around. Crazy teleporty arm. Yeah, it seems like it's hard to get used to that. Imagine Alan with all this way with me, gives me those two arms, and then watches me get crushed by a pillar.
Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
You can have your arms back if you want them. Yeah.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Dude, that's so cool. I like it, honestly. It's really cool. How do I get on? what's it gonna look like. I want to get landed on by it. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Join me, Robin.
Ow. Ah, that's how. I'm glad he didn't turn out evil. He just made a mistake. I guess that's what you get when you're a little too light for it.
The levitator is calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Interesting.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting.
Did they actually explain that? Did I miss something?
I'll always
Did she die in the explosion? Like, really?
Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Like, literally, Altera's report that it was workplace negligence is wrong, but technically right? Anyways, imagine if we spent all this time getting him his... them? I think it's probably a them. Getting them their shrimp centaur body that has a weird goat tail, kind of. And then they just immediately integrate with the ship forever. That was such a dumb question, Robin. It is a shame she lost her sister, but she has nothing left anymore, right?
2, 1.
Wood? Dude, you know, if you've seen Joel's list, that is a wood. That's a wood on my list. Alan is a wood. Time for Altera to shoot an orbital cannon straight through it. Oh, asteroid. That'd be so funny if we smacked into an asteroid just like the first game.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
That is true. So I would imagine Altera has probably found at least one of those teleport gates, but figured out no way to deal with it. I mean, the facility looks to be online, but we know the batteries last forever on them.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
That's so sweet. They got some humanity from Robin. Leave 4546B. Okay, 2 hours. That wasn't bad. I probably should have finished it last time, but... honestly, there were a lot of things about this game that people didn't like. And there were a few things I didn't like either. But I do think... what are you doing? I know it's just empty. Are you just putting spaces and enters? But, you know, despite all of these things that people had issues with, and some of the pacing, and finding stuff randomly, and, you know, the game not really pushing you to go places, and it's just like, hey, you can visit it. And that damn pole in the ice that I never found. I would definitely say that this game was good. If I was to give Subnautica, I think I'd give like an 8 out of 10, mostly just because it doesn't have any other competitors. I'd give this like a 6. Maybe like a 5.5. There are some things I feel are lacking. It feels like they kind of... I never got the cuttlefish equivalent. What was it? But honestly, I really liked it. I liked Alan. Alan was a really cool character. Robin was a really cool character as well. Margaret was... okay. But... it's called a trivalve. Let's see, is it some kind of mollusk then? But I liked Leviathans in this game. And though they did, for some reason they didn't scare me as much as in the first game, but I know that I'm not really scared of the first game's Leviathans anymore either. But I did certainly have a few moments where I was fearing for my life. Especially... oh, that's really loud. I think especially with the, I forgot what it was called, but that pointy head dude that kept grabbing my ship when I was trying to scan it. I almost died there and I got really worried. But, Block, what is the tri-valve? Yeah, I would have loved for them to do more with the frozen Leviathan. And also, I'm not scared of Leviathans, I'm scared of there being one in the area, I don't know about it. Yeah. Also, there's one thing that really confused me. Was there a Leviathan they removed from the game? Because I feel like when the game first came out, the trailers included a weird, not quite sea dragon-like, but it was definitely almost, it was kind of wolf-like with fangs type of Leviathan. And I saw it in the trailers, I could have sworn, and then it just wasn't in this game. Maybe they replaced it with that shovelhead dude. Oh, this is all the way back at my last save. Okay. Okay, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna die to one of these bitey guys. Hopefully that respawn save back at my base. Actually, that's gonna be horribly inefficient. Because then I'd have to make another... Actually... yeah, I'm gonna die to one of them. And then we'll go find the tri-valve. I do enjoy that this game kind of just let me 100% it just by existing. Come at me. I'm here. The one thing I don't like is, this happened in the previous game as well, but the full body isn't a hitbox, it's just the mouth that's a hitbox. Come on, you want to kill me now. I know you do. I'm curious if I can kill it, though. I'm really curious if I can kill it. You know what? It's just gonna keep running. Turn around. Get hungry. Come on. You know you want me. I'm delicious. You know you want me. I'm delicious. Come on. That's right. Look at me.
Seek fluid intake.
See, that's what I thought was gonna happen when it bit me the first time, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that... Okay, I see. I mean, it makes sense. Because if they didn't spawn you in your sea truck, then you would have to build another one all the way just to come down here and get your original. At the same time, though, god damn it, man. Like, you're telling me I really, like... God damn it, Blocked, if you hadn't mentioned the bivalve to me, I would have just ignored it. Part of me wonders if I should detach the modules. I might detach the modules. Does the sea truck go faster if you detach the modules? I think it does, right? So let's, that's the wrong one. I kind of want to keep the sleeper module, so... let's just throw these to the side. We'll grab the sleeper module, play some music on the way back. Thank you for feeding the dog. Yeah, I know, you wanted it this whole time. I felt like it was only right. I don't really feel faster, but perhaps I am. I can found in the deep woolly pad caves, West Arctic, and the Arctic Spire. Do you know what the eggs look like? Like, is this gonna be a search where we spend an hour looking for it now? Interesting. This song is definitely the best, I think. This is the equivalent to the sea moth. It's called the sea truck. Oh, I'm sorry, no moths. Either yellow or... That's not quite the descriptor I was looking for. I'm gonna be honest. Did you beat the game? I did. We're just taking a final run around looking for the supposed equivalent to the cuttlefish. I don't think I've ever seen it come up this high. What is next? We might be playing some Deep Rock Galactic. I just have to follow this guy. He knows where to go. Pretty sure... I'm gonna be honest, I recognize pretty much none of this, but... Is this another way out? Oh, yes, this is... Okay, I know which way this is. I took a different way out, but this is the Fumarole Fields exit. Yeah, we might rock and stone. The egg has 3 legs and there's a giant eye in the middle. Oh crap, you know what? I might have actually seen that and just missed it. Okay, so you said... Is that thing here? No, it's the Cryptosuchus. You said Deep Lily Pad Caves, West Arctic, and the Arctic Spire. I don't know where the Arctic Spire is. I think I have spare batteries, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, dude, my neck is killing me. Dude, all they play is these songs. I'm sorry, man, but... first off, I love them, they're great, but, like... Something new, maybe? Take rate? I think it's neck issues, because I slept wrong. I just have a crap... I guess he could've... I mean, it's kind of legs. You could've just said it looks like a sea pig. They look extremely similar to sea pigs. Also, were they supposed to be 2 of them, or is that just, like, pure RNG? Yeah, Sam, take a picture of what you get, please. Nope, they're supposed to be 2. Okay, yeah, I figured. I was hoping I'd be lucky, but usually there's a fixed... Usually they're always in certain spots. At least in the first game, the cuttlefish, they were always in the same spot, and there were always the same amount of them. Yeah, I could have... Okay, did I not save? I could have sworn I saved in front of Alan while talking, like, after talking to him too, did I not? I mean, I'm not gonna finish the game again, obviously, but... Because I don't know. And to be honest, I was kind of hoping, and hear me out, I was kind of hoping for a, I was kind of hoping for a lava area. Right. Dude, that's a crazy food source. He doesn't care. How long does it take for these to hatch? Maybe... This is gonna sound horrible, but maybe I go look for that hole in the ice while I let them hatch. Okay, there we are. I have to charge it before I go out, but maybe I release everything in the tank and then just give them their own little space. I think I might do that. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I just saw Berry Moon get on Super Battle Golf. I might do that. Maybe I'll ask. Okay, we've got two... What's free, you guys? You know what? My mistake. We're freeing almost all of you. Some of you must live and suffer. You're gonna go to eat? Okay, have a good night, Patrick. I hope even if slightly the extra early hour helps you get to watch what? Inventory full. Have a good post-credits fun, thank you. But yeah, I do hope that me streaming an hour earlier really helps with your Will this one be friendly to me or will he attack me? But I do hope me starting an hour early helps you get more streams without suffering. I was thinking about changing my schedule anyways, to be honest. But I was thinking honestly, I was thinking from noon to 4. But maybe... Maybe what I do instead is opt to... This is lovely. I have a very good... I've noticed I do. It's so insane, man. Everyone who watches is from Europe and the likes, which I don't personally mind. Obviously, the region people are from is unimportant, but it is really funny that it happens to always be people from Europe. I also get to rest. I get more rest time if Nate says it stream, so it's a bonus, and you have very good schedule for bros. Yeah, I was thinking of noon to 4, and then I was like, but that kind of screws up with everyone that visits. And if I just change my schedule, I might lose people. I mean, even just adding this extra hour, I mean, maybe it's just because of a one stream, but adding that extra hour absolutely killed my retention at the end. I think when I ended up reading at my normal time, I only had 6 viewers, which is, compared to the 17 average I've been having lately, really rough. But obviously that's just one stream, so I really just have to figure it out. The sweet spot might just be 4 hours for me. But the reason I want to put more hours in is because the more hours you put into streaming, the more opportunities you have for people to, show up. So, I was like, okay, well, maybe I move my hours to more like noon so I can get more of an American audience. And then I was like, well, you know, that hurts the people that are already here. So I was like, okay, I'll just add another hour to stream. It both gives me more time to stream, which fills one objective, and it gets me closer to noon, which might get more people that are available then. So I'm hoping it works out, and then if I'm comfortable with 5-hour streams for a while, I might actually move it to 6-hour streams. So I might move from... again, right now I'm just testing starting at 3 p.m. But if that works out well, then I might start at 2 p.m. instead and then just do 6-hour streams. It depends on how much I can handle. Either that or I'll add another day to stream. But I feel like Sundays, I do need some days where I can just sleep the whole day. And I only get 2 of those, which seems like a lot, but at the same time it can be rough. Because Sunday used to be one of them, but Sunday's movie day now, and then I always do something afterwards. Honestly, I've been starting to think that maybe I should just stream on Sundays as well, because I'm already doing stuff that day. But hi, 80, how are you doing? We just finished the game. I'm just waiting for some eggs to hatch. Maybe I go in and get some scrap, and then we work on the bedroom. Just do something. We'll just work on the concept of the bedroom right now, and then like put a window there. Maybe like double window that. Probably, maybe not. It's not that good of a view. And then we'll do... Let's start with the wall shelf, I think. Alright, now maybe we start with the bed. We'll just do a basic double. Like here, I know it's this kind of a weird layout for it, but we'll do an executive desk in front of the window because, you know, that's cool, and a swivel chair. And then we can probably put a wall planter on this wall. I think you just can only have like one thing on the wall at a time, so I need to get glass. I think I might have a glass. I hope I have it. I don't have it. Anyways. That's the concept, and then we'll do like a... Perhaps... What shall we do? A bench? I was thinking a bench here. With some... Wall shelves don't really fit that spot. Maybe we do two wall shelves. Which side? Okay, this is the ledged counter. Put that there. Technically, we can move the coffee table, but we'll put the trash can over it. Where should we put it? Just in a work desk, I guess. This wall is obviously the hanger. Put a picture frame there. That I literally cannot see. Vending machine is not really something you put in a room. They honestly don't give you that much customization. I'd love like a pen or something that I can put down, so we'll just have to put the aromatherapy lamp here. We can have single wall shelves above the, Is that floating? It is floating, it's not. I guess not. It is slightly lower, though. I don't know why I can't manage to get that right. Millark needs a head. Willark need to see why Unit Labs hates you. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled so heavily on that. This is what I was missing. Oh my god. We put the planter there. Jukebox. This is a bit too big. Maybe we don't need these shelves and we just want our aquarium here. It is a bit big though. Yeah, it takes up a lot of space. I guess this is the place where you'd put like a locker. And then a wall locker. And then that wall's the greenhouse. Yeah, I struggled to read the typo. Okay, so these need to hatch, so what? I need to make an aromatherapy lamp, I need a single wall shelf, a wall planter, fridge, counter. Counter's just titanium. Anything that's just titanium, we're not gonna put the recipe down for. We need the swivel chair's titanium. Double bed needs a fiber mesh. A plant shelf needs titanium. Beaker needs copper. I need quartz for that. You know, maybe we do put a chic potted plant in here somewhere. Next to the wall planter seems unnecessary. Okay, so we're just gonna need a ton of titanium, frankly. And a fiber mesh. I think I kept some fiber mesh. I did not. Did I turn it all into bandages? I did turn it all into bandages. I had to keep my eye jelly. Will the eye jelly sting me? Yeah, I guess it's not his fault. That's just his natural body defense. God, this is so stupid, because now that I'm doing this, I'm gonna be... The eggs are gonna hatch, and I'm gonna be like, oh, but I'm already this far into the house, why don't I just continue the house? And then it's gonna take forever. The main thing I need is, I'm gonna need quite a bit of titanium. And then I'm gonna need quartz, and I think that's it. So, it's actually not that bad. We have to just get some metal salvage. And I think we need 3 quartz, I believe. So, it just seems like there might not be any quartz around anymore because I grabbed it all. And I don't think it respawns. I'll be frank. We need to make an expression like that for me. Because, you know, Frank's obviously... It's not supposed to be a joke on a person's name. But it is, so we need something... We need something that involves using my name, but it's not like pulling a Lemus. Because I don't want to end up having something that's like, oh, they're pulling a Lemus, and that just means like missing something extremely obvious right in front of their face. No, that would be funny. Okay, there's the 3 quartz I need. I don't know how much metal I need, but let's just fill my inventory. Which I think I can do. Oh, there's some... Why didn't it read this salvage? Okay, inventory full. Inventory full. Unknown King, this dude, your PNG is so cool. Thank you. God, I love it. Every time Zoe likes it, I'm dash about it. So let me get back into my base, and I'll show you the full reference. Maybe I should just keep the full reference of the hidden media file so I can just show it whenever. So hi. How's your day been? Okay. Let's see. New source, an edge. I have to shrink it because it has like 8K quality. Curse of artists drawn like that. A little bit more. Okay, this is the design. We have, as you can see, the staff I'm holding is a scythe. It's a moon-based scythe. And then I have a coffin. And then I'm going to enlarge it again anyways. Yeah, it's a scythe. I love scythes personally, but so when I originally made the design, oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. When I made the design, the idea was I really like scythes, but everyone always mocks scythes in media because it's like this reasonably can't cut anyone. So I was like, okay, well then it'll just be made out of like pure moon rock, so it weighs like 400 pounds. And then she just has brute strength. So I can just swing it around, and instead of cutting anyone with it, you're just crushing people with it. So technically, if you think about it, it's a scythe-shaped hammer, but it is a scythe. Like, you're using it for crushing, but... Oh, no, exactly. Soul Eater is what made me think of it. It was back in, like, 2020. I had just rewatched Soul Eater for, like, the 4th time, and I was like, I want my character to have a scythe. So I thought of a bunch of different concepts. I don't have any of them drawn, but originally, like, the first one that really drew me in was I was like, okay, I want to have a moon motif, but it's really hard to make a scythe that fills out the entire, like, it's on both sides. Those kind of scythes are hard to design, though in the end it was a crescent moon, which is really convenient. But originally, one of the designs I had is I was thinking of, I think his name's Hidan from Naruto. So I was planning on just having like a blade on this side cut in the middle, and then having the other blade also on this side, but slightly smaller, and then a third one. But I felt like that was a bit too out of character for the design, at least. Also, appreciation for the asymmetrical bob cut and the halo. But overall, I really like the design. She's a moon priestess, but it's, still have armor because there's like, I don't know, it's like moon priestess / combatant. And then the design overall, it has a little bit of ruffles, but it's supposed to be pretty simple, so people have a decent time with it. It's not too hard. And then the coffin with its design, it's slightly lopsided in the design, but I fixed it in the next edition of the art. And then this is just one of the appearances, so the idea is that she's currently she's from a long gone religion because of it's essentially like a curse of immortality. It's not supposed to be, but the gist of the religion is they're sealing 12 shards. There's reasons for it, but I'm not gonna say them yet because I still have to wait. I'm probably gonna mention it eventually somewhere around like a live, like a VTube debut or something like that. But essentially, they have 12 priestesses, and each one seals one shard, and their job is just to seal that shard. And when they get overwhelmed by it or they can't handle it anymore, they pass it on to the next person. And the shard essentially grants them immortality and traits befitting of the shard. So in this case, I'm using constellations. So this is the Virgo form. And the gist of it is that during her quote-unquote ascension, they placed her in the coffin for the ascension because it's supposed to help seal the power. And they were essentially crusaded against, so when she awoke from the coffin, everyone was gone, so she had to take the 12 shards into herself. So this actually is kind of more in detail than I've really mentioned before. But for two things. One, because of her supposed immortality, she's been around for a while, so I have a variant then I need to make bigger. Whereas she's in armor. Say if she like encountered a battle of kingdoms and like. And then I have, and that's also just Mergo form, but I have at least the art concept. I don't have the PNG yet. It just started getting in the works. Yes, you're saying she has different appearances, yeah. But anyways, so the second chart I've worked on, so the reason I did Virgo first specifically is it's because it's one of the 12 constellations that has the most human appearance. So it's pretty default, and I can just like pick what I want Lennis to be, and that's what the character is. But then we have the Aries form, which is, of course, this is a weird shape, but the Aries form is, of course, a sheep because, you know, Aries. So we've got the horns, and we have an asymmetrical horn design on here. Instead of having the earring that you can see on mine, she has like an ornament on her right horn, like a warmer climate outfit with some bells on it. And even the shoes, you see like the holds, but they're in clothes. There's bands wrapping around the legs with a bell. And then instead of, I don't have any, this is the only one I have out yet so far, other than the rest. I just started working on on those. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, so the idea behind them is, oh, and then of course, instead of a scythe, I have a giant crook because, you know, sheep. So one of the main challenges I'm facing when I'm making, or at least when I didn't, this is Kalori's art. So technically it's not even a commission. I was just like, could we do, she was like, you wanna like sit in a call and make Lambus? And I was like, yeah. So we spent like 8 hours in a call. Like she was drawing and I was talking about design concepts and stuff like that. So I really appreciate her for it. You can see in this art, but the crook is slightly smaller, but that's just because it didn't fit into the frame. So the crook is supposed to be longer. It's supposed to be about as long as the scythe is, maybe a little bit longer. But here you can see like more detail into it. She has like a tired expression, and the bells and the legs, everything's more detailed. Yeah, my sub badge is our moon phases. Landis has 5 head. Oh yeah, okay, technically, while she was drawing it, she had a little bit of fun. So we do have a version of it without the hair there, and it's just a 5 head. But that's more of a joke. But anyways, yeah, look at it. It's actually not that bad. It kind of reminds me of, I don't remember what character he is, but there's an anime with that, and a character that has hair that looks kind of like that. Oh, you know what? It might be Kobayashi Dragon Maid. That one beardo girl that's in like elementary school has that style of hair. I think it reminds me of. But I'm still working on. See, I'm still working on the what specific forms are going to be going for what. The idea is they either represent them close to or identical, or they represent a trait that you would see, or that's usually like referenced in the constellation. So an example of that would be for Leo, I don't really want to do a lion, so I'm taking Leo's concept of pride, and it's essentially being amplified. And then I was like, okay, what other creature, mythological or not, is considered to be extremely prideful? And I was like, oh, a dragon. So the Leo shard is probably going to be dragon form. And for Pisces, I'm just doing a shark because it's close to a fish, but it also is an excuse for me to get like a really sharp outfit and make her look kind of domineering, and with like sharp teeth, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. For Sagittarius, I have written down ox, but it's a placeholder because the two I'm having the hardest time with are Capricorn and Sagittarius. Are you the one for every zodiac? Eventually, yes. Oh, Yukina, hello. How are you doing? How was your stream? But yeah, so the ones I'm having the hardest time with for sure are Sagittarius and Capricorn. They just kind of have placeholders, but for Aquarius, we're going to do a frog of some kind. For Libra, I'm amplifying the idea of wa to entrapment, so it's going to be a spider. Scorpio is going to be an amplification of greed, so it's going to be a crow. Cancer is going to be a crab, just because you have to do a crab for Cancer. It's iconic. Capricorn's on for stubbornness. Is it? Okay, that works a little bit. I have horse down right now, and I had a possum earlier, but I don't really, I think Capricorn is the one I have the hardest time truly understanding. And then Gemini is going to be mushroom. And the reason Gemini is going to be mushroom is, I mean, it makes sense. Instead of using twins, you can use the perfect example of a Gemini organism, and that is mushrooms or fungi in general. So, but I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out what kind. It's probably not gonna be Amanita because that's red and white. I might do. There's a certain kind of mushroom that the top of it almost has like frills coming off of it, and it's pure white. And I might do something on that variation as like a hat or the likes. But hi Teebs, hi 80. Or 80 was already here, but hi 80 again. Hi Yukina. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lennis Lacrimose. I'm a moon priestess with a cult following of lemlings. You don't know what the lemling is? They're currently on the left side of the screen. I'm currently playing Subnautica Below Zero. Technically, I finished. We're just waiting for some eggs to hatch, which is why it probably should not be paused. And, but we finished the game already. Next, we'll be playing Deep Rock Galactic. If you need to read and around, feel free to, obviously. You know you're always welcome here. And, what were you doing? What were you playing? I got accepted into Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core Beta 1. What is that? Are they doing a sequel again? But anyways, Unknown Kings, I appreciate all of I appreciate all of the joy you're getting from this. I couldn't think of the word, but Lemmis is a passion project, essentially, that I worked forever on designing. Rogue Core is a roguelike spin-off. Oh, okay, that's cool. I need fiber mesh. That's right. I can't believe I can actually use the fridge. I need magnetite. I forgot to grab that stuff. That's fine, we can just do the titanium for now. Oh no, I still do need that. And then the other was the executive toy. Okay, wall planter. I can't place a wall planter here. Is there a reason I can't place a wall planter? Oh, I never finished the window, and I don't have the glass. Dad. Oh, I didn't grab enough quartz. And then we need a anonymity and... Let's finish those first, so we can get them out of the way.
The anti-gravity pendulum of this executive meditation tool spins indefinitely by conserving momentum and recycling energy.
Ah, it's a Ruth Goldberg machine, that's funny. Okay, I need a little bit of quartz. Who's the lemon? The lemon is the lemlings. That's you guys. That's the chat. That's the representation of chat. As you can see, you have no thoughts in your head, probably. And you have two little Tobians, one on each foot. Absolutely adorable, in my opinion. The idea with them is, funny enough, it's not really war-related, but because my name is Lemmis, everyone was like, oh, Lemmis rhymes with, or Lemmis sounds like lemon, so then the lemon joke showed up. And because of that, everyone started calling me Lemon as a nickname. Oh, but I left the prawn down in the depths. Oh, yeah, that's another one I have to grab. So, but yeah, so then that's another one? Oh my god, it's all prawn suit ports. But the gist of it... Yeah, you guys can yap. But that's essentially the chat mascot. That's what you guys look like if you want to. I didn't scan that one. Now, I did leave all those modules down there, but I would have to eventually go back if I wanted to, so I will be, after I finish making the house, I will just be saving, and hopefully the eggs will hatch. I'm begging the eggs to hatch. I need to work on mine. I plan to do so in the near future. Of course, I mean, it's always the case where if you don't want to customize yours, you'll always just have the default. You don't have to customize it if you're struggling with it or the likes. Okay, you're right in front of my door, and I'm not a huge fan of that. My watchdogs, this is her mascot. Oh, is that what they're called? That's funny. How much was your model, if you don't mind me asking? No, that's perfectly fine. So this PNG specifically... Let me just... Can I put a window in here, or would I have to remake the... I might have to remake the channel. It's fine, we'll do that. So this PNG specifically was $100 USD. I can even, let me get the... If you're interested in the person who made it, they don't really do work anymore. Just because I think they got tired of it eventually. But this is the link to the person who made it for me. And let me see. Currently... So anytime after May 6th. Okay. But I use this smile, and then I also use... Oh, it's like a bird in here for Wawa. The Twitter link for them is in your in your description as an arc. Oh, you know what? It might link to the old version of their Twitter. I can fix that really quick. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So they changed their name recently. Let me just go on to their VJet and get the new link. They used to be called Bird Renard, but they changed their name to Birdbone. I think they might have actually dropped their Twitter account, so I'll just swap it over to... I'll swap it over to the Wistai account. I can also just link their VGen. Maybe I just link the VGen. That's probably easier. Perfect. Okay. There we go. All fixed. Thank you for telling me. I was just thinking that actually when I was working on my that channel a few days ago, and I was wondering if it was gonna cause issues. Okay, I need copper. Oh good, you don't have to go through all that work for me. Don't worry about it. In the end, it's something I have to fix anyways, right? So... Well, they hatched. Okay, hold on. Let's put you in here, grab a copper. want to grab this photo and this photo. They finally hatched. Oh, did I never finish the bed? Oh, I need the fiber mesh. Ah, man. Potato portrait. Potato portrait goes here, so I can always look at my potato. Let's put it on this side. And then we'll put the, I don't really know what else to put here, so we'll just put this one photo. And then I need a fiber mesh, so I guess I'm gonna grab a fiber mesh before we do it. Before we look at the little idiots, whenever they
Vital
are.
signs stabilizing.
Hi, buddy. I'm glad they don't attack me after that. I know this is gonna be quite a drive. I don't really want... In the end, the sea truck, I still dislike the fact that it takes so long to leave the little pod it's in. So let's take our first like slow swim, so to call it, that we have in a while. Also, let me just check the time. 6 o'clock. Okay, perfect. We'll have a little bit more than 2 hours. You know what? I probably should have taken a truck. The truck is way faster. I'll be honest. I already regret my choice. By the way, fun fact, for the few people that weren't here when I was making this base over here, I had to make the trip between these two, my base and the pod. I had to make that trip, I'd say, like 6 times. Because I just kept forgetting. I just kept forgetting things. Alright, it wasn't really so much forgetting things, but I was trying to move everything from this base to the other base, and it was like 3 inventories worth, unfortunately. So I had to suffer. You know what though? I gotta say, I never got anything stolen from a sea monkey once during the whole game. Supposedly they can steal from you. I wonder if I should give them my knife. That'd be really funny. Where's the mine? Also, I love the storms. They were really, really interesting, but man, did it really suck. Wrong way. Man, did it really suck to have to constantly, like, I couldn't see where I was going. I do hope the second game, like Block was saying, what's my screen schedule like? 1 second. I do hope, like what Block was saying, that the architects are more involved in the next game. I hope they don't just kind of like drop it. Like, they kind of left it on the cliffhanger, so I'd love to see, even if it's just their lower voice logs or something, what happens to Robin. In my schedule's sake, I was talking about this earlier, but my schedule is currently Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, from 4 p.m. EST till whenever I feel like it. It's usually at least 4 hours. In an attempt to reach out to more people, I just last stream, so on Monday I just started deciding I might start streaming on 3 p.m. instead. So I'll have an extra hour and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, and Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. It's really consistent. The only time where it's not consistent is when I have to go on like mini hiatuses, which has been a few times, to be fair. But, you know, some of them, one of them was I couldn't like talk at all because of my teeth, and one of them was my family member dying. So, but it's at least consistent, so people don't have to worry about me disappearing. And the reason I did say, hey, it's our bed, man. Can I? Oh my god, wait. I do have one more thing I want to do. I forgot about this. But yeah, I'm trying to stream for longer hours, but I do consistently stream roughly 4 times a week. And sometimes Sunday, the gist is, on Sundays we do a Discord movie night, we vote for the movie we want to watch, and then we do a movie, and then sometimes after that we'll either play games or I'll stream. Or play. It's 2 enameled glass, 2 titanium, and 2 lithium. Or 1 lithium, sorry. Okay, what else uses enameled glass? Does the reactor rod use enameled glass by chance? No, it uses normal glass. Well, no, it's something that uses lithium. Do I have anything I can... Guess I could drop an ion battery in this thing. We'll just recycle this, recycled ion battery. I guess it needs to be fully charged. 1 step at a time. If you don't feel up to it, don't push yourself. Yeah, well, that's why I'm starting. So originally what I wanted to do is I wanted to start 2 hours early. But I figured I should probably give myself some time to see if I'm good at it. If my name seems familiar, let's see. Name the streamer you watch the most. Maybe I've rated them before. Don't need the silver, don't need that. I do need the lithium. That shot me from in here? No, it cannot. I need 1 more enameled glass. I purposefully made my name quite iconic, to be fair. It's extremely unique. Again, in my opinion. I need lead diamonds glass. I've got the lead, so I just need more glass. I'll look at you guys in a second. Oh god. I should have grabbed more. I always need more quartz. I feel like you'd be friends with Salary. Salary. I don't think I recognize that name. Feel free to link their Twitch if you want. I don't mind. Oh, that's right, this quartz. I forgot about the wall quartz. Maybe I can get lucky and just go slightly farther out of range, and then there'll just be some quartz sitting there. I only need 2, I believe. Plymouth friend, you got a snack, you a drink? I have water. I always have water. Is this an egg? No. Okay. Stretch. Drink water. You know what, since I had to come out here anyways. This is an X. You'll have to forgive me for not knowing that one. I can make my battery again, which I probably should. You use so the 2 resources I feel like you use a lot of, though, are lithium and copper. And up until I got the scanner and, like, really dedicated myself to mining copper, it was... Ow. It was really troubling. Did the bladderfish just attack the featherfish? It's a little hard for me right now since one phone. Oh, don't worry. Do you have an emote for them? If you have an emote for them, I can get to their page through that. There's so much quartz, but it's all in mining form, and I coincidentally just so happens that where did I put the diamond? Is diamond in the fancy box? It is. I just so happened to have put left for a little bit of extra speed. I left the prawn. No, rip. I'm not something right now. Okay, I'll look. Salary. Is it like Salary VT, or is there like a full name, I would assume? I need titanium. Don't. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me I don't have the 2 titanium. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, it was copper, or no, it was silver gold, I believe. And I can remake my battery. Salary, his model is a salamander. Ooh. Say less. Say less. I love reptiles. That might have been heavily influenced by Sunny Explosion now. Gotta appreciate reptiles. Okay. Salary and his model's a salamander. Gotcha. Let me check really quick. Oh, were they just playing Subnautica? The salamander's not a reptile, he's savage. Yeah. I know, it's an amphibian. And you can tell it's an amphibian specifically because of how its skin organs work and blah blah blah. I get it, but it's... What? You don't get it. You don't get it. Obviously, this is not a popular movie, but it's an over-the-hedge reference. Let me get a damn picture. Actually, I can just get a YouTube. Okay, let me pause it. Let me full screen it so you guys don't see everything else. And then I think it's a window capture. Don't make the source visible immediately. Move the window under me. So. No ads? Okay, I'll wait. I bet it just hit us with ads too. Okay, so for the people that aren't currently stuck, what can we put on these shelves? Is there anything we can put on these shelves as decoration? Like maybe another... There aren't enough like bobblehead style things. It's okay, I've watched Over the Hedge. Oh yeah, okay, somebody appreciates it. Thank goodness. Is there really nothing I can like just place on this? Okay. I want to check these things out, but I'm like, I really want to get my thing done. So, but okay, let's Trival's Veins. The trivalve is a brightly colored creature with a flexible exoskeleton covering most of its body. It is a natural inquisitive creature and is capable of bonding with a human companion. They have the mental capacity to learn simple commands and learn tricks. Trivalves also have the innate capacity to demonstrate emotion. Whether this is a form of advanced mimicry or an actual demonstration of feeling is unknown. Yeah, oh no, that movie was rated so bad. Do I bring it outside?
As pets.
Really? How does a species that uses the genes and bodies of other creatures view pets?
They are curiosities that bring some sense of presence and energy. They are also test subjects to be evaluated for potential genetic enhancements.
That's not a pet, Alan. That's a data point. Like you said, it's literally a test subject.
You do not think they can be both?
They could be
There's
both.
a distinction. Pets are something that you care for simply for the pleasure of doing so.
Would humans consider me to be your pet?
No, I said pleasure, Alan. This is more like a job.
Wow.
Where I come from, you might be a pet.
So true.
Thoroughly disturbing.
I think there has to be a measurable level of non-sapience before something's allowed to be a pet. Hey, buddy. What? Are you scared? Okay, you're kind of adorable. You're kind of really adorable. Can I pick it up, or is it just out here now? Yep, I agree, it wasn't. Look at that. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, anyways, that, everyone, was Subnautica Below Zero. Thank you for being with me for it. We made a lovely base. We finished the game. We found the Trivalve Gold. Is there a normal Trivalve? And then we, we got our sleep chamber. We did everything cool.